for tuning in to This Week in Poker. Another week, another World Poker Tour champion. Yesterday, Gavin Griffin won the Borgata Winter Open, which means he is $1.4 million richer. But it means more than that, because with this WPT win, Griffin has secured a place in the record books by doing something that no other poker pro has ever done. He has now won poker's Triple Crown. Prior to this victory, Griffin has claimed both a World Series of Poker bracelet and a European Poker Tour title.
The final table of the main event was by no means an easy one, and Griffin had to overcome tough competitors like David Tran, Noah Schwartz, and Lee Watkinson to win the title. Last year's champion, Johnny World Hennigan, made a strong showing and ended up finishing in 50th place. The $10,000 buy-in WPT event attracted a 507-player field, which is no surprise given the popularity of the Borgata preliminary events.
Speaking of preliminary events, they are certainly underway at the Commerce Casino in Los Angeles. The tournaments are not all no-limit hold'em, as is common in many casinos, and they give all-around players like Miami John Cernuto and Randy Holland the chance to make final tables in games other than hold'em. There are numerous Omaha and 7-card stud events with variations on both games.
The main event of the LA Poker Classic begins on Saturday, February 23rd. There are $1,000 buy-in super satellites running all day on Friday the 22nd if you want to try to get in for a tenth of the cost. You can rely on Card Player TV to provide you with full tournament coverage from the LA Poker Classic.
Last year, Eric Hirschler won almost $2.5 million when he defeated a stacked 791-player field. Bill Edler was a 7th place finisher, Chao Zhang came in 5th, and Paul Waska just missed the final 3. It came down to heads-up play between Hirschler and J.C. Tran, but the lawyer trumped the poker professional and won a hefty prize in the process. Tran won over $1 million for his 2nd place finish.
Tomorrow, the Commerce Casino is set to host the second ever World Poker Tour Ladies event, though California law dictates that men can participate if they so desire. It is a 2-day tournament, so be prepared to miss the Super Bowl if you make the final table. The tournament has a $300 buy-in and is expected to attract top female pros.
In addition to the first place prize money, the winner of the event will earn a seat into the WPT Ladies Championship. That tournament will be held at the Bellagio this April. The WPT Ladies Tour supports the Susan G. Komen for the Cure, which is a grassroots network of breast cancer survivors and advocates. Donations to help find a cure can be made at the Commerce Casino this weekend.
In international tournament news, the European Poker Tour has been in Dortmund, Germany all week for the German Open. This tournament is held at the Casino Johannesburg, and it attracted a total of 411 players from 34 different countries. Today is day 3 of the tournament, and 32 players remained when the day began, including Dutch professional Marcel Lusk. He has since been eliminated, as have many others, and they are rapidly closing in on the final table. It will play out tomorrow, and everyone is set on claiming the EPT title and the first place prize of over 800,000 euros.
Also overseas, the 4th Party Poker European Open began today in London. It looks to be the toughest field yet, with competitors like Annette Oberstad, Phil Hellmuth, Andy Black, Roland DeWolf, and Surinder Sunar. Last year's champion, Liam Flood, is also back to defend his title.
The buy-in for that event has been upped to $7,000, and that created a $500,000 prize pool. The tournament consists of a series of 12 heats, and the winner of each heat will move on to the semifinals. In a new twist, the runners-up will play in turbo heats for 2 seats in the semifinals.
This week, there was a major change to the world's largest casino group. Harrah's Entertainment returned to private ownership today. Harrah's stockholders will each be given $90 for every share of common stock, and the company will no longer trade on the big city stock exchanges. The company has announced plans for billions of dollars to be spent on expansion, specifically of the World Series of Poker brand name.
And that sums up This Week in Poker. I'm Sean Green.
And I'm Lizzie Harrison for Card Player TV.